Sophie King Drunk back again with yet another attempt of a craft beer, but it's a first for the channel for me, and it's a Polish craft beer, and it's one from, let me see if I get this right, Hopheads Brewer of Poland. There's the bottle crown, and it's a Smoky Joe Whisky Extra Stout, 6.2 on the Richter scale for this one. A first for me, Polish craft beer. The only other person on the internet I've seen review it is Simon Martin, who seems to go a few trips to Poland and he's got a lot of Polish contacts. So Simon's reviewed this and no one else, so I'm second. I'm reviewing this second. So anyway, let's get the bottle opened. Show you that bottle crown again, just in case it never focused the first time. First for me, Polish craft beer. I've only discovered a little Polish shop recently in Glasgow, and first time I was in it, he just had macros and I bought them, and he had a big beer order to put away, and I was chatting to him about craft beers and stuff, and he says, yeah, I've got them. And he said, what kind of beers do you like normally? I says, well, I like stouts and blacks, the dark beers. So he just went in the back and he got me a bottle of this. He says, you'll love that. So anyway, looking forward to it. I'm putting it in my festival glass. If you're watching this, I'm reviewing this on 9th of July, and I was a volunteer at the Scottish Real Ale Festival, which is basically the Edinburgh Real Ale Festival, and that was last week. I was on holiday, so let's get the pour going, get it in there. I don't know if this is bottle conditions or not, but it's absolutely impressive. I'm well blown away. It's a 500ml bottle of craft beer. You don't get 500ml bottles. The Poles will soon catch on to that. They're just selling their wares over to the west. So let's go in and see what it's all about. It's got a nice big sort of like beigey fluffy head, 6.2 on the Richter scale, which when you read about the beer being at a whiskey, you're expecting maybe about 7, 8, but 6.2, 500ml beer. So let's go in for a nose. Oh yes, lovely peat coming up to peat aroma coming up to greet you. Smells very, very similar to the peat on a black bottle whiskey, Scotch whiskey, if anyone's ever tried that. A little bit of roasted malt, sort of like faint, sort of coffee note. It's also got that sort of thing. Now, I know what I'm talking about because I've drank it and I like smoky, peaty whiskies. It's got that iodine sort of smell. You'll get, the whiskey reviewers will refer to it as like a sea salt and stuff like that. It's not, it's a peat, it's like iodine. It's got that kind of iodine like you smell in the hospital. If you've drank peaty whiskey, you know what I'm talking about. And a sort of nice, sort of earthy sort of hop. So anyway, Sophie King Drunk drinking a Smoky Joe Whisky Extra Stout, 6.2 on the Richter scale. Once again, 500ml bottle. I'm well impressed. £2.30 that was. Let's see what it's all about. Slanjiva. Basically what I've got on the nose, lovely peaty whiskey, glides over the tongue. Very, I don't know what whiskey barrel they've used for this, but very, very similar to a black bottle. A little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of roasted malt. Let's get that sort of iodine taste to it again. I don't mean that in a bad way. If anyone's supposed to go, it tastes like iodine, that stuff's minging, it's a horrible smell. Once you get past that, if you've ever drank Lafroy and Ardbeg, Scotch whiskies, the malt whiskies, you get that aroma, you get that taste. Well, maybe not so much in the taste, but you're still getting it in the taste with this one. Very, very smooth, very, very complex. Earthy hop, I'd go as far as to say is Fuggles. I'm not really up there with my hops, but I know that earthy hops fuggles, and it's got that sort of campfire embers taste. You know, like if you've been sitting around the campfire, as you do, sitting around the campfire at night, you've had a swally, a barbecue, whatever, wherever you do your black mass or whatever wherever you're sitting around your campfire. Don't distract me. So anyway, you get that sort of the smell of the smoke. You kind of taste it. You've got the iodine. There I go with that word again. I'm not selling this, am I? That's sort of like the malt Lafroigs or Begs, but I'm not going to say those kind of whiskies were involved here. I would say something maybe like a black bottle, like a lower grade peat whiskey, but very, very good solid peaty whiskey. A little bit of dark chocolate as well. 6.2, not getting that at all. I would honestly like to have seen this a wee bit stronger. To be honest with you, I would love to have seen this one a wee bit stronger, maybe about 8.2, or maybe they have got a sort of imperial version of it. It wouldn't age at 6.2, I wouldn't think. Anyway, let's show you the bottle up. I'm quite impressed with it. As I said, it's a 500ml bottle. Hopheads of Poland. These guys are going to catch on sooner or later. They really are going to catch on sooner or later about 500ml bottles that we just don't do them. You'll probably see this in about another 2-3 years, won't we? Sitting on your shelves, double the price I've paid for it, and it'll be a 330ml bottle. Hopefully those days won't come for a long, long time. But this is really good. So anyone in Glasgow that's interested in trying this, shop in London Road. The only way to describe it is Google the Braemar Bar, London Road. It's at the Glasgow Cross End, and it's 2 doors down from the Braemar Bar. It was only £2.30 for that. A craft beer, 500ml bottle. You're not going to get that anywhere else. Is it one I'm going to drink again? Yes, it is one I would drink again, because I do like peaty whiskies. It is nice and complex. The only thing about it for me is it's not chocolatey like a stout, but the peatiness of the whiskies made that up for me. I would have liked it to be a wee bit more chocolatey, maybe a wee bit stronger, like an imperial. But I will be going in there asking the guy who owns the shop, has he got this beer? Maybe do they do it in imperial? Will he order it in? It's a classic. It's a first for me, and it's a good first for me. Polish craft beer. So it's the Hopheads of Poland, and it's their whiskey extra stout, 6.2 on the Richter scale. I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. So anyway, if you've seen it, you're in Glasgow, get your ass up there. Google the Braemar Bar, and it's only a couple of doors down from it, and it's called Polish Taste. That's the name of the shop, and he's got other craft beers in it now as well as your macro lagers that I've been reviewing of recent. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. They're all hit and miss, but the weather's been great in Glasgow, so it's been lager weather. So anyway, if you've had it before, give us a shout. And if not, and it's on your tick list, well, that's the place you'll get it in Glasgow. So anyways, Sofa Getting Drunk, hopefully catch you in another Polish craft beer review. Ciao for now, keep drinking a good beer. Will somebody please tell me how to say cheers in Polish and ciao for now? Slanjiva.